Hi, I'm gonna make this a pretty quick video. Now, if you have an RV like this one, which is a Fleetwood Bounder, and your house batteries are in the front, and you have to replace them. Now, there's an easy way to do that. Now, understand these things sit really low down in there, and I'm gonna show you where they sit when we get around front. But there are a couple ways you can do this. It's only gonna take a couple dollars for you to do this. Now, I want you to see right here, I have a couple carabiners. Now, in a situation like this, all you have to do is take a rope, tie it to each carabiner, and then you just made yourself a handle to pick these up. Now, another way you can do it is with a single carabiner. If you have one of these tie-down straps, it already has a hook on the end. You only need one carabiner for the other end. And you can lift it right out. Okay, now I also want to talk to you real quick. This is why it's really important to keep your batteries charged in winter. Now, when I first got this RV, I had to jump start it, and the batteries would not take a charge, period. I also discovered that the water pump had been left on. It completely drained the batteries. Then we got hit with winter, and these batteries froze. Now, I want you to see this. Now, I didn't know they froze like this. When I started pulling it out, I did get some battery acid on me. I want you to see what it did to my pants. I did not realize the battery acid was spilling out of these when I pulled them out. So be very careful, wear some old clothes, and wash up really good afterwards. But I have not seen anything online about how to get these batteries out. These things are extremely heavy. They're around 70 pounds each, and you literally have to pick them up. And I'm going to show around front where they go. Now, I do have a small battery in there. I have it hooked up to a small solar panel. I'm going to show you. It's just something I rigged up. But for just a couple dollars, let's get that away. And you can also put your batteries in the same way, okay? A couple dollars. You can tie a couple carabiners together with a rope. You can use a leather belt. You know, you can use a tie-down strap to take these out and put your new ones in for just a couple bucks. All right, let's go around front. I'll come back and deal with this, because I want to show you where they sit. Now, you see here, I've got a solar panel in the front. This is a 100-watt solar panel. Way down in there is where your batteries sit. Now, you see I have a small battery. I hope you can see that small battery in there. I did not want to cut my cables, so I just have it wired up here. Now, when I go somewhere, I would disconnect the solar panel, and I could just leave the wire hooked up. I'm going to get a smaller wire to hook up the panel here. This is a Renogy 100-watt panel. I have the wires going through here. But understand, getting these batteries out from way down there, and remember, these weigh almost 70 pounds each, is really difficult to do. Now, you may have to disconnect your positive lines. These are the positive. This was connected to a top post. When it was connected to a top post, the lines weren't in the way, but I did connect it to a side post for the starter battery. So to get this battery out down here, I had to unhook these wires. But you can see I have a small battery down there for a house battery, just to have something on the solar here. So getting these out, I mean, I don't know if you can see that. I hope I don't cover the camera up. That is way, I can barely grab that. That is way down there. Now I understand these batteries are taller, but how do you get them out? I mean, they have a place here for some type of hookup right there on these batteries for some type of tool. What if you don't have the tool? What if you have to replace these batteries? This is the most simple way to get this out. Either, and right here, if I wanted to, I could just take this strap and literally cut it down and tie it here to this one and here to this one. Just tie it and make your own handle. These things cost like $3 each or something like that. They're not very heavy duty, but they will work. And like I said, I had this where all I had to do was use this hook that came with the other end and one carabiner. This is an EK. Feels pretty light. I think it's made of aluminum. Here's another EK. Let me get this out. Right here. So that's how you get your battery out, your house batteries. If they're over here under the hood, which I call it under the hood, that's how you get these house batteries out and get your new ones in. Just get some carabiners. Make sure they're decent in size. These are probably about 1, 2, 3, 3.5 inch. I'd say 3 inch. Let's see if I can hold this. Basically, it's a little bit longer than my finger, or pretty close to the same size. So it's not very big. I'd say it's about 3 inches long. That's how you get your old batteries out if you have to get them out. You are not picking these up without a handle. You are not putting new ones in without a handle. There's no way. They weigh too much, and you're not gripping this with your fingers. You have to have some way to grip that. This is the simplest way. Get a couple carabiners, slide the carabiners in. Right there. You do it from the inside. And what I did was I got it to where it, on this side it's farther over here, and on this side I put it closer on this side so they're more level and even going across. That way your battery doesn't turn. Okay, anyway, like I said, I'm not going to make this a very long video, but to get your old house batteries out, you just need a couple carabiners, something to tie between them. Now, I would not try to use a metal pipe or anything, unless you have a nut and bolt through it to hold the carabiner in place in case it slides. You don't want to do that. You need to have it tied off with a rope, some type of tie down, something that will hold the weight, and you can get these batteries out very easily. Alright, I am fixing to go. Like I said, I'm going to make this a quick video, but once again, this is how you get your batteries in and out of your RV if your RV is like this. Where your battery's set really super low. Like I said, you don't have to hook up solar or anything like that. I just have a single panel hooked up here for the battery on here, this little battery. When we can afford to get new batteries, we're going to do that. But one important thing, I didn't think about it when I came out here and did this, is if your batteries have froze or they're bulging, there's a good chance you're going to be covered in battery acid. Unfortunately, I didn't think about that. These are some of the new pants my girlfriend had bought me She's not real happy about this. But I had to get these out. And I tried to figure out the easiest way possible, which was I already had stuff around the house. I actually used it this way, right here. Pretty simple to get your batteries in and out. Now, hooking it off of this side is not hard. It's not easy either. It's just, you know, just take a little working at it. But like I said, that's it. That is the end of this video. If this helps you out, please leave a comment. Just in general, anything that's heavy duty enough to tie on your carabiners that can lift 70 pounds of weight. In a bad situation, what I would personally do is I'd use my carabiners, put them on like this. Then I would flip the smaller side. If I can get that to go on that way. There we go. It's hard to do this with one hand. Trust me on this, it is. In a bad situation, I would flip the larger side up, and I would literally use my leather belt I'm wearing to go through the top here, and just wrap it around and grip it, and pull these out with my belt wrapped around a couple times. And that way you can use it, you know, your belt for weight. Alright, that's it. Fixing to go. Hope this helps someone out. Everyone have a good day or night wherever you're located. Bye.